What is good, my friends? It's your homie Twitty, and I'm back at it with another reaction. Long time no see. Let's get back into some Lord of the Lost, shall we? Got Lord of the Lost, The Heartbeat of the Devil, official video. Put it up on the screen for you guys. I got the lyrics like always. Let's get back into some reactions, shall we?
Feeds on me. Worn out, I'm a ghost. What could I do to bring you closer? Stand with me on the edge of the sky. Dark diamonds, a desperate, silent cry. What could I do to make you free me? Teach me to satisfy your desire.
We'll stop it there and we'll look at some of these lyrics. I'd have to say the overall tone of this song is it's in the same vein, but it's a little bit different, I feel like, than their normal stuff. It's very 80s, very electronic, kind of like a maybe like a Depeche Mode or something like that. Um but the lyrics, he says, "My empire feeds on me, worn out, I'm a ghost. What could I do to bring you closer? Stand with me on the edge of the sky." And so there's like, I always feel like there's more than one meaning to things, right? Yeah. So like, people look at the face value of the song, "The Heartbeat of the Devil," and think, okay, well, yeah, Lord of the Lost are just talking about the devil again, obviously. But I feel like it's more relatable and it's more deep than that. When he's like referring to the devil, I feel like he's referring to himself being demonized, or like, you feel demonized, you feel like you're the devil to people. Um, you feel evil because your thoughts and your feelings don't align with everybody else's. Um, but like, my empire feeds on me. Like, who can't relate to that, dude? Like, society beats me down all the time, and society is annoying. People look at people, they judge them for face value, and they don't really get to know that person. They don't really get to experience the impact that that person could have on their life. But he said, "Born in flames, fighting fire with fire. Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil, forged in pain, drawing nigher and nigher. Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil." And he's talking about born in flames, born in trauma, born in um, adversity, born in the struggle, fighting fire with fire. Like, I'm just fighting, you know, what I got with what's been given to me. A lot of people mimic, and they the way that they feel wronged, they wrong the world in that way. Not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it is the way to go about things, but it's kind of like a human nature aspect of things. Is like, we only fight in what way we've been taught, you know. But forged in pain. Well, he said, "Come feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil." It's like, you call me the devil, you call me Satan, but I'm still here. I'm still human. I still have a heartbeat. I've been forged in pain, and you know, my pain is intriguing to you. Come with me. And I don't know if that's like him talking as like through his music, like how he's attracted people based on his experiences and the way that other people have felt with the same experiences. Could be what that's about. But then he says, "Deep eyes, dark diamonds, a desperate silent cry." And that's how I feel like a lot of people are crying in silence. You know, I don't want to let people in on my mind on the day to day. I don't exactly tell everybody how I'm feeling. The most common thing that people say to one another is they ask you how you're doing. And, the normal response is to lie. It feels like sometimes, because you don't feel like that person really cares. Like, it's just a formality. Like, I don't really think that that person wants to know, yeah, I felt like killing myself yesterday. Like 5 minutes before I came here, like I was having a breakdown and I was crying. I don't think anybody wants to know that generally. You know, um, there are people in my life that do actually want to know how I'm doing. Um, but I mean, when you look at society as a whole, most people don't fucking care, dude. People act like they do. People create the illusion of, you know, uh, but he said, "What can I do to make you free me? Teach me to satisfy your desires." And I feel like, that could even be like, what do I have to do, man? Like, really, what do I have to do? And like, this could be like for a person, this could be for society as a whole, whatever. It's like, what do I have to do to change this perception that you have of me and let me go? Like, let me be me. Let me be free essentially to live. Like, teach me to satisfy this image that you have of me, or to change this image that you have of me, so I can have my basic human rights to be me, And I feel like with a lot of Lord of the Lost stuff, like that's kind of some of the stuff that, maybe the lead singer has experienced in his life. I know that I've experienced those things in my life, like just from the way that I look, just from the way that I talk. Um, I've had people turn around and judge me from what I've posted on Facebook. um, you know, because like I support all sorts of things and like, some things, have negative images um like the Satanic Temple has a very negative image, and I share a lot of stuff about that from time to time, not saying that I'm part of it or that like that's my belief. Like I don't put myself in a box when it comes to beliefs. But like, they share some stuff that I find intriguing and outside of the normal thinking of things. And people read that wrong. It's just what happens, man. Um but yeah, overall as a song, like a little bit different for them, but at the same time it's still in the vein of Lord of the Lost, but it's very, very electronic and synthy. I will say this though too, Chris just has an awesome voice no matter what song that he's doing. His voice is Sorry about that. It's very captivating. Every time like he starts to sing, like immediately grabs my attention more than the music, and that's why this is one band that I like to dive into the lyrics of because he just has such a strong presence, such a strong um emotion in his songs. Because this makes me feel like this is definitely more from his perception of things. And I always feel like he's the one who writes the songs. Maybe he's not the one who writes the songs, but I'd like to think that he is. If you guys know, drop that down below. Let me know. I feel like his music's very emotional, so I feel like he has to have some sort of connection to it. That was a very nice transition. Like I like how it went from being all synthy and full to just being a drum pattern. It's nice. Nice change of pace.
Come here and feel me. Come here and see me. Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil. The heartbeat of the devil. Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil.
When do you see a dude bust out a keytar, man? I haven't seen a keytar in years. So I'm talking about. Like, this is awesome.
Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil. The heartbeat of the devil. Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil. The heartbeat of the devil.
I like that. The heartbeat of the devil. Filmed in April 2022. Lord of the Lost, the world's first cringe metal band. Which, I mean, if that's what you want to call them, because, they turn around and they talk about, religion, they talk about, societal things and stuff like that, and it's about emotion. If you want to call them cringe because of that, call them fucking cringe. Don't know what to tell you. But I mean, really, the lyrics at the end there were just pretty much him repeating. At the end, he just said, "Come here and feel my heart, the heartbeat of the devil." Come here and feel my heart. And it's just like, come here, sit down with me. Let me show you the way that I feel about things. Let me show you, my thoughts on things, and you know, just be empathetic enough to maybe feel me, even though you don't understand me. But just feel me, man, and treat me like I'm a human. I think that's what everybody wants, right? To just be treated like we're human. Because like I get tired of a lot of things. Like I recently just quit a job because of the very toxic workplace environment between like my boss and then like my other coworker, and you know I just couldn't take it anymore because it was like wearing down on me, so much because they just treat me like I'm a wage slave, treat me like I don't have feelings, I don't have emotions, I'm not going through things right now. I've had a lot of just a lot of things self-esteem wise and just mental headspace wise that's just been going on with me lately. Being jobless doesn't really leave you in the best of mental spaces. Um, but yeah, man, like I just want to be treated like a human being. Like even going through this interview process, man, I hate how these people treat you, like they don't treat your time like it's valuable. They don't treat anything like they don't treat you like anything. They treat you like less than because you're coming to them. It's like, hey man, I'm just approaching you for a job. I'm not like crawling on my fucking hands and knees. But some people have this weird fucked up perception of things and don't look at people and they just don't have a humane empathetic side. It feels like, there's quite a few people in the world that feel like that. Um but that's not everybody, and I need to remember that. Like I do these talks because like I talk through my own personal issues when I do these reactions. I stepped away from it for a while because I just wasn't in the mental headspace to really like deeply think about things. Not an aspect of the way that I do in some of these reactions, because these reactions can be very thought provoking. They can be very intense and emotional. And I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. I'm glad that, whoever comes back to this video after my long hiatus, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for rocking with me. You guys are fucking awesome. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, I'm taking requests. Drop them down below. You can hit my Patreon to make me react to something if you want to. Um, you know, um, just drop what you guys want to see down below. I've been wondering about maybe doing some new series, maybe video games, maybe I've been collecting records, man. And it's like I've been listening to a lot of stuff from like 60s, 70s, and 80s. So, I mean, if you guys are interested, maybe me dropping some tracks of some stuff that I found, just like browsing through old records and listening to them, songs that I found that are great. I found some great bands that are, way before my time. Uh, and it's been enjoyable, man. It's been a journey. It's really music is the one thing in my life that just gives me that moment to breathe, and that's why I love it so much. So thanks for rocking with me, guys. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.